A criminal case that all started at an area skate park and a self-proclaimed member of a violent street gang at the center of it all.
Today in federal court, one man learned he could face a decade in prison connected to it all. News 10's Jacqueline Beavis joins us live in the newsroom now. She was in court earlier today and she spent the rest of the afternoon looking into this case. In tonight's top story, she's sharing what she learned. Jacqueline?
Mike, Patrice, it's all pretty alarming. The federal prosecutor's office calls this street gang the most dangerous in the nation. Now, some of the claims against the suspect and some of the claims the suspect himself made are pretty dangerous. But let's start where it all began. Unfortunately, as you said, that is at the Brazil Skate Park in Clay County, Indiana. Now here's a look at that skate park. According to the court complaint, it started at the park when the suspect pulled out and pointed a .40 caliber handgun at several juveniles there that were reportedly following him. Several others at the park saw the incident unfold, chased the suspect down and called police. The teen was arrested not far from the park. Here's a look at the suspect, Nathaniel MS-13. The 19-year-old told a detective he didn't shoot anyone, quote, this time, but said he had before and said he'd used a knife in a prior assault against another Clay County man. He also claims to be a member of MS-13. It's a street gang that started out in Los Angeles. His connection to the gang and his violent nature both helped make this a federal case.
They're one of the most violent gangs in the country, if not the most violent gangs. This is a rarity down here in the Wabash Valley to see someone who's a member of a gang like that. So we have really a two-pronged strategy toward combating violent crime. One is taking the guns off the street and arresting convicted felons who have firearms. And the second is increasing gang prosecutions. This case fit both prongs of that strategy.
Now, MS-13 faces 2 federal charges: possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, as well as possession of a stolen firearm. That firearm believed to have been stolen from a relative of his in Terre Haute. Both of those, of course, strikes against him. He's being held in federal custody tonight, likely back in court in the next month or so. Reporting live in the newsroom, Jacqueline Beavis, News 10. Back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Jacqueline.